Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between Ricky the Hitman Hatton and Carlos Monzon. Ricky Hatton's making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things. Monzon's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 45 triumphs, 32 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. Fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman Hatton. His adversary, an impressive record of 87 wins, 59 knockouts, and only 3 losses. Coming out of Santa Fe, Carlos Monzon.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number 1 is now underway. The talk is done. It is simply time to fight. A good block by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's going to have to figure out a way to deal with his opponent's height.
Yeah, you know what? And I don't think you have to be Eddie Futch or Ray Alcel or Angelo Dundee, any of those great trainers of the past to figure out how. You better get close to the taller guy.
Gets rid of that effort. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Nowhere close that punch by Ricky Hatton. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Halfway through round number 1. He's committed to the combination punching now. Good, solid right hand lands. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Ricky Hatton. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep going.
Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
10 clicks of the talk. Back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that... most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, the biceps, the physical things that you see, the chest, the back. This guy's got the strong muscle up top, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Ricky Hatton's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Just a thudding shot there that he landed. Monzon's making this so it's almost like a do-or-die attitude. He's going for broke after being stunned himself.
Well, he feels like his back's up against the wall. He's got nothing to lose.
Halfway through this round here. Monzon's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Teddy, I'm not sure there is a more passionate and loyal group of fans in all of boxing than the Ricky Hatton fans from Manchester City. I mean, they've even created their own theme song, the Ricky Hatton Wonderland, like Winter Wonderland.
Well, when you go to a Ricky Hatton fight, when you go to a fight in Europe, in this case in London, you feel like you're at a soccer game because they don't just cheer, they sing.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Ricky Hatton's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. And that's the end of round two. Hatton's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that round.
Looking good, looking good. And he's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right? All right.
Start of a new round. Carlos Monzon's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he was fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautifully.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch, and that's making him effective.
Monzon stays. Big shot, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Scored well up top. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Monzon's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Missed the target with that hook. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Combination to the head.
beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. That was good. Nice work.
All right, breathe, deep breath, get some water.
You're good. You're okay.
Interesting first 3 rounds we've seen so far. Carlos Monzon's willing to engage in the fight. He's willing to throw punches, but he's losing every round.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw punches, but it's kind of like spitting in the wind. You know, you could spit, but if the wind's blowing at you, it's going to come back and hit you in the face. And that's exactly what's happening here. He's throwing punches from the wrong direction, from the wrong distance, and they're coming back and hitting him right in the face.
We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. And, hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you. Keep taking it. Keep going to that well until there's no more water. If he's giving you an opportunity to catch you with the same thing, keep doing it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Ricky Hatton. Monzon's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does. And the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Rick. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up. And bang.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up.
We got it.
Relax, you're okay, Keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep them up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab move. Keep him away from you, all right?
Doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. Off target with that hook. Monzon's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Watch the hook!
Really frustrating his opponent now. Hatton's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't. And it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
That's a stinging right hand by Carlos Monzon. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Monzon's crushed by a big left hand.
Stay with him!
He was stunned. What a big shot. Perfectly executed combination. Carlos Monzon's down. He's going to have to beat the count. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, How does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And he ties up on the inside.
Good job, buddy. Side to side.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Monzone's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Ricky Hatton's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly or more.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the lightweight division between Zab Judah and Jesse James Leija. Zab Judah's ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. Leija's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
In the blue corner, his professional record consists of 40 wins, 27 by way of knockout, and 6 losses by way of Brooklyn. Zab Super Judah. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 47 wins, 19 by way of knockout, and 7 losses, hailing out of San Antonio, the Texas Tornado, Jesse James Leija.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Crashes home with the uppercut. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type Raw. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the...
Jesse Leija's hurt by a big shot he just scored with. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Leja's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Targeting that straight left hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Nice strike after catching one by Judah. Leja's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for our audience.
Okay, listen. You throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me.
Zab Judah's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round.
That's it. That's it.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Judah. Big left hand. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Judah is able to avoid that punch. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Leja's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Zab Judah's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Seconds to go in this round. Zab Judah's combination punching is working well here. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. because now you're going to hit him a little in the body because the body's not moving.
Keep working the body.
How about that left hand? Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Judah. Body shot, left hand.
Keep pushing.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Judah.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Zab Judah's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Blocks away that headshot.
That's 1, 2.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Leija. Judah's been well skilled on all the points of defense, and there Zab showed you his ability to block. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Yeah, that's it.
Zab Judah's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And that does it for this round.
Jam pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? You are winning this fight. Much better. Much better.
Round number 4 is underway as we look at Teddy's scorecard. You can see what a difference the knockdown can make. Zab Judah's fans have to be loving this early lead.
Yeah, but with that power, you know, he can make a mistake and he can win the fight. His opponent can't afford any mistakes and not any more mistakes.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Excellent hook by Leija. Zab Judah's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
That was not well targeted by Leija.
One, two.
Zab Judah's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go.
Judah's banged up by a left hand. Did you see that? Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but If he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Judah is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
That's what I want to
That
see.
left hand lands. Zab Judah finding the target again.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Scored well with that straight left. Judah's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Judah's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working the jet.
Listen.
And we are underway. The second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Targeting that head with the combination punching. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Great movement to get away from those punches. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Judah. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Judah. Zab Judah's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe fade him a little bit.
Oh, and there you go. This is a showcase for Judah's opponent right here. His power is winning the way, scoring another knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Jesse Leja's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. And just as we expected, a close-the-show finish by Leja. That's what he can do. Just like that, the fight is over. Don't blink, we always say.
No, the national anthem was longer.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Teddy, when a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, he has some natural advantages. But one of them just comes from the fight that the righty doesn't see a lot of lefties, right?
Well, that's exactly right. He doesn't have much time to practice against the southpaw, so it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. Before you know it, you're not doing things that you should be doing.
Vinny Paz's right hand scores well. Kelly's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You see him holding on. Kelly's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Solid left. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Paz is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Vinny Paz is almost out of it there. He was stunned. On the mark with the straight left hand.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
You need to move your hand.
Paz is fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Kelly's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kevin Kelly. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through round number 2. He just missed that shot up top. A well-placed uppercut by Vinny Paz. This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Vinny Paz. Paz's punch didn't come close. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kevin Kelly. Protecting his head well with his guard. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Minutes gone by in this round. Kelly's got things going his way right now. Was able to stun his man in that last round. Teddy, I get the sense he may be able to get him down in the upcoming round.
Well, I have the sense that he may want to start going to the body a little bit because he's hurt him in the head, but he's hanging in there. The body might finish the job.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. Looking good, looking good.
Vinny Paz is back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Nice, nice.
Kelly's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Solid left hand to the head. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's jumping all over him now. Vinny Paz is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
There you go. Keep working the body.
Well placed hook there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Kevin Kelly. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
That's it now, all right? It's nice workout.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
Three rounds in the books. Kelly's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making a guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Focus!
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Looking good.
Yourself.
Left to the body. And he's holding.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good effective work with that straight right hand.
You need to keep that head moving.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Kelly's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Kelly's right hand scores well that time. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Kevin Kelly.
You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab, jab.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Kelly's defense is paying off now. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Kelly's just being smart on the outside. Kelly's proving to be elusive. Kelly's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Vinny Paz is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Kelly's combination punching is working well here. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Very accurate with the overhand right. And that's the end of round 5. Paz's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the...
The start of the 6th round. Kelly going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kevin Kelly. Able to land the hook to the head. Paz's punch is far off the target. Trying to time that straight left hand. He is not in good shape. Solid. Paz is down. He is knocked down. hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
You gotta protect yourself.
Kelly's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good.
A new round underway here. Paz is hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Come on, kid, focus.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Vinny Paz has got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he's stopping right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Just like that.
Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Kelly's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Good double jab by Vinny Paz.
Watch the hook. Nice.
Uppercut. Keep your hands up.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. 10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Keep that head moving.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Breathe now. Deep breath. Deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. That was good. That was good. You took...
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
There you go.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand.
As we open up round 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard, and it is much the same. All these rounds now starting to just blur together. They're taking the same exact form, one guy dominating the other.
Yeah, and the one who's dominating, why should he change? Of course he's not going to change. All the emphasis, all the burden now is on the opponent. He's got to change something.
Kelly's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Comes across with a hook up top.
You got
Kelly's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That's great stuff. Vinny Paz is stunned by that shot. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it because I don't know what else could help him right now.
The halfway point of round number 8. Kelly's putting forth that hard work. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skill.
Oh! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2.
Kelly's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. He missed with that headshot. Little head hunting with the left. Nice strike after catching one by Kevin Kelly. To the head he goes with a left hand. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game.
Kelly's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Accurate hook. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
Back to the center.
Let's go.
Off the target by Vinny Paz. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kevin Kelly. The combo lands upstairs.
Come on, kid, bolster.
90 seconds into the 9th round. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Kelly's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Keep your head moving.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
They put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Not much action as he just ties up. To the belt line he goes with a left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Kelly's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Up top with the right hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Kelly's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. Kelly's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Evander Holyfield's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Lewis's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring. Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Vitaly Klitschko's making that final walk that separates man and warrior. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using their jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Vitaly Klitschko. Right on the mark with the hook up top. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Overhand right can be so effective. Vitaly Klitschko doing a really nice job now of putting his punches together. I mean, we've seen that classic 1-2 for him. When he puts his punches together, he's at his best.
Yeah, well, that's what he is. He's a busy fighter, different than his brother Vladimir. Vladimir is more of a power puncher. But Vitaly, he's a guy who puts them together.
A violent Vitaly we're seeing here landing that uppercut. That right hand over the top lands flush. Blocks the headshot. Solid hook upstairs. Big shot comes crashing home. Great goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay? Double up the jab and keep moving.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Lewis is coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now what he's got to do is buy some time. You got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab. You want to move. Anything. You can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round. Get your head clear. You're going to win the other rounds.
Keep moving.
Teddy, in any way, can Lennox Lewis be considered predictable with looking for that jab, setting up the right hand?
Yeah, he can be a little bit. But with that long jab, kind of like a pitch in baseball, you know, you can take speed off it. You can hit the corners a little bit. He can change that jab. 3/4 jab instead of a full jab, half jab. He can give you different looks.
Hands up, jab.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through this round, Lewis is hurt by a superb hook to the head. Wide shots that aren't sharp or targeted. That has been his problem tonight.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Lewis is on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
A leveling uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko. He comes with a straight right hand. A freight train uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Final 10 seconds. How quickly things can change. Lennox Lewis goes from being right in this fight to now trying to figure out a way to survive. Lewis's corner has got to get that message to him. He cannot afford to have defensive lapses like we just saw in that last round.
Yeah, you know, we say this so many times in a broadcast. We blame it on the fighter, but what if he hasn't been taught those things? If those things haven't been instilled already in the gym, guess what, Joe? He's not doing them.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? The Lions corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Vitaly Klitschko's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
What impact from that uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko. He got hit, but he sends it right back. A well-placed left hand up top. Scoring well with that combination by Vitaly Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. There it is! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Lewis is holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Vitaly Klitschko. Targeting a left hand to the bottom, and banging away he goes. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Lewis is down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Vitaly Klitschko's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field a product of one guy being prepared? We welcome. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Lennox Lewis has that knockout power in both hands. He's facing a guy tonight that will test that chin of Lennox's.
Well, you know, the trainers won't.
Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by the big shot there. We're going to see what Lennox Lewis is made of now. He just ate a power punch that floored him. Lewis is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Vladimir Klitschko, more than one punch at a time. This is a heavyweight fighter in Vladimir Klitschko that's willing to work. And yet another big shot comes in. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. The ref stops the fight. Vladimir Klitschko's done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event. 10 rounds among light heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Hopkins is showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Dawson's coming down to the ring now. And what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch block.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10.
Good step back counterpunch there.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher. But if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Bernard Hopkins' jab lands well. Clean shot with the right. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Chad Dawson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Flush right hand to the head. Scores up top with a left. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Chad Dawson. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Hopkins is able to land a nice clean left hand. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Hopkins' objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. That is a strong uppercut there. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target. Dawson's left working well that time. Hits him in the mug with the right. Good job staying away from the danger there. Dawson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Able to time that left hand and score with it. There's so much to like. How about that left right there? A headshot blocked. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, he's... Oh, that's gotta hurt. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good job protecting himself. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chad Dawson. Bernard Hopkins is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good looking jab there. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Hopkins has got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
Oh, what an uppercut. Dawson's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Double up your puncher.
Bernard Hopkins is left now getting into the mix. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Chad Dawson. Dawson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Right to the head with that right. Right hand downstairs. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
You got this one.
Commits to the straight right. Chad Dawson's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Get in there.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Chad Dawson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination score. Solid uppercut. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Take your time out there. Take your time. Keep the pressure up. Don't follow him. Cut the ring off, all right? Set up the power shot. Stiff. When he moves in, stiff. Nice work. Nice.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move.
There you go.
You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching...
Hopkins is enjoying a big lead here, Teddy, and we talk about this often as we begin round number 4, up 3 to zip on your scorecard. When you have scored a knockdown that early in a fight, a real hole for your opponent to try to overcome.
Yeah, because now he has to start taking chances that maybe weren't in the game plan. And as he takes chances, gets a little reckless, and as you're seeing, gets caught more.
No, he missed that right. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Hopkins is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Hopkins is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent.
That's right. There you go.
A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Chad Dawson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. He got all into that one. Look at that. As elusive and difficult as Hopkins is to face, his opponent is making it look easy right there. The power shot scores the knockdown.
Come on, get to your feet. 2.
Bernard Hopkins finding a way to dig deep into that reservoir of will and energy and strength, getting up, beating the count. Ten seconds to go in the 4th. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
Off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Dawson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Hopkins' strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Dawson's able to land a good, solid left hand.
You got this one.
Good return fire that time. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Dawson's combination punching is working well here. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Dawson smashed by another uppercut. Hopkins is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
He's got nothing left. Just open the head. Knock him.
If you're standing straight up, move that body. You need to move that body more.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Hopkins is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Hopkins is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
He clinches when he gets to the inside, reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
He's tired.
Now hugging on the inside. Bernard Hopkins is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Scored well up top. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Dawson's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Right.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Able to show you his blocking ability. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
He's tired.
And he clinches yet again. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. Halfway through the 7th round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Working the body.
Bernard Hopkins is hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Back to the body.
We count down the final moments of this round.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? There you go.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we open up this 8th round. Chad Dawson's in prime position to really now grab some momentum. I think that what he's done the past few rounds has set him up for a good finish.
Yeah, what it's been like is taking a polygraph test. You know, you can't lie. Your actions tell everything in that ring. He's telling you, I want to be the best.
Yourself.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets solid, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
One, two, three, four, five.
Is this the end of the night for Bernard Hopkins? Yes, he survived the knockdown, but will he survive everything after it? How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Get after him.
Bernard Hopkins has landed a good, solid combination. A good block.
Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Keep working the body.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Let it go!
Hopkins is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through the 9th round, Hopkins is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
They have reached the final round, 10th round underway. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chad Dawson. Bernard Hopkins with some rare defensive flaws. His defense not tight, his hands not up, his movement not as good as we've seen it in the past. We've seen multiple shots come in on B-Hop. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Hopkins is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Just a minute to go in this bout. Hopkins is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the Thriller Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?
Dawson's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Evander Holyfield's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Vladimir Klitschko's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. And a sharp hook by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's left landing well.
1-2, 1-2.
What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Vladimir Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko's tag. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
You know, Vladimir Klitschko told us that he was going to target the body, and you saw right there he landed a thudding body punch.
Well, he's experienced enough, he's smart enough to understand that that will set up the headshots even more down the road.
Big shot. Down he goes in the early goings here. Well, moments ago, you were probably questioning whether or not Vladimir would continue. But yes, here is Klitschko beating the count.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vladimir Klitschko.
Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. Okay,
You don't need
doing
that.
good.
Throw that away.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab, then straight down the
You
middle.
don't
You
need
got
that.
that?
Throw that away.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Vladimir Klitschko's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Move your head.
And now he scores with that left to the body.
As an opposing trainer, when you look over at Vladimir Klitschko, do you instantly see a way that you could come up with a win? I know it's hard to against him, as others have proved, but do you instantly see something, or is it something that you're struggling?
What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
you're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He returns the favor with an uppercut.
Evander Holyfield so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
What a bulldozing uppercut by Vladimir Klitschko.
This is what Vladimir Klitschko wants more of. Good, effective work with the jab.
Keep your distance.
Look at how flush Holyfield is with that hook. Parries that punch intended for the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Vladimir Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Nice work. Nice work.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Keep fighting smart. Keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. You hear me?
Vladimir Klitschko's confidence almost completely shot at this point as we start this round. He just went down again in the last round, and it seems like he cannot get out of that spot. Time and time again, he's finding himself on the floor. Evander Holyfield isn't even moving at all right now. He's not doing anything. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield scoring with that right hand. He just missed that shot up top. Vladimir Klitschko, of course, in the prime of his career as a reigning heavyweight champion, #1 heavyweight of the world for many recent years. Teddy, it's so interesting. People talk about the American heavyweight scene being down, yet all you have to do is go across the pond and see what a superstar Klitschko is in Europe.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Europeans have come over here, and they've dominated, especially in the heavyweight division. There's no doubt about that. I look at it a little bit comparable to the NBA. You get a lot of Europeans come over to the NBA. They might not be as good athletically, but they're real solid with the fundamentals of the game. They know how to play the game. They know how to shoot. They know how to play defense. All those aspects. Well,
Vladimir Klitschko's clearly affected by that. Trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
yeah, it takes 2 to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
Last 10 seconds. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching,
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Unable to land clean by Evander Holyfield. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. halfway through round number 4. Vladimir Klitschko's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now.
Oh, you're doing great. Combo.
A crushing, big shot he just scored with. Oh, that's a big shot. Vladimir Klitschko's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Evander Holyfield's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Evander Holyfield's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Another one.